Check one, check two. Hello, my darlings. There's Madam Tilly in a plushy form, along with Tidonus the plushie.
I am in marketable plushy form.
Yee. And we are here for reactions and news. Uh,
Yee.
but yeah, I think news is gonna be slow enough in June because it's just all these showcases and states of plays are coming out. I think we're at 8 at the current moment. We know there's gonna be more.
Yeah.
So it's like no point really looking up news because like half the articles are about what the new releases. So might as well tackle this first. I'm sure there's some controversy to talk about, but I guess it's more of a positive, month really. Cause one, Pride, fuck yeah, but two, we'll talk about all the good shit's coming out. Also, this ain't really a reaction. This particular one, this is kind of like a abridged version of our original reaction because um, lost the file sort of thing. For some odd reason, when we did the PlayStation State of Play, it stopped recording after like 7 minutes.
Yeah, we still don't know what the hell happened, so sorry about that one, folks.
So I'm gonna be a paranoid, just checking, make sure it's like that red light. Yeah, just check, make sure it's still recorded the whole time.
You're just gonna be your eyes are gonna dart over every like 5 seconds.
Yeah, like it did on the PlayStation State of Woo. State of Play.
What happened to the software? Now, mind you, I'm pretty sure all of y'all know.
Yeah, this has happened to every podcaster. Yeah,
yes.
Something like this.
I mean, scuff is real. It happens.
Yes.
We live for this. We live for the scuff. The scuff.
Oh, I got
yeah. But.
I remember when I was like gone for like a month because every time I come back, I would have PC scuff.
Oh God! Don't remind me.
Yeah.
And you finally got it all under control, I think, right?
Pretty much. Turns out NVIDIA was just put out bad video drivers.
I've heard nothing but bad things about NVIDIA. That's why I've been using AMD for the last couple of years. I haven't really had a whole lot of issues with them.
Well, I've been rocking them for many years, and this is the first time they betrayed me. But yeah, Don, so if you're having the black screen of death, just roll your drivers back to like the latest of 2024.
Yep.
Alrighty, but
or go back to the previous patch.
Yeah. And yeah, I didn't say I just had a lot of fucking schedule and I had to work a triple shift Wednesday and Thursday.
Oh God.
Yeah, essentially like 1 to 11, and then 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then like 2 to 11. So I got like 4 hours and 5 hours in between. And so yeah, I just life literally just threw a wrench in my plan.
So. Well, I mean, and whenever I got off work, I asked you when you wanted to get together and everything, and you were like, "Okay, I could do with a couple more hours." Like, go rest.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't mind. I don't mind waiting. I got no plans tonight.
Yeah, because that's happened before, where it's like I wouldn't have to cancel that call if I only had 2 more hours of time before it. It's like that. Like,
I mean, all you gotta do is just let me know. It's like, hey, can I have a couple extra hours? And if it's normally ain't like on a Friday, I can pull that off.
Oh, that's good to know.
But yeah, like, because like I said, I don't have to go in on the weekends because I'm off on the weekends.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how did you want to do this? Did you just want to do a rapid fire or the PlayStation State of Play?
Yeah, we're just gonna like recap our thoughts, because the reaction's gone. Yeah. Like insert fake reaction noise.
Yeah, you can't put the lightning back in the bottle once it's out.
So this one's gonna be kind of like a shorty. Anyways, but we'll start from the top of the row screen here. Ghost of Yotai.
Yep.
That was funny because it was like, we're coming. It like wasn't even a full trailer. Just like a couple seconds. Just like her popping a couple different times. Like,
yeah, it was like,
I'm coming.
What? Maybe it was like maybe a 10, maybe 15-second trailer.
Yeah, she was looking at the camera like, I'm on my way. It's just.
I'm just reminded of the SpongeBob meme. She's just standing there menacingly.
Like, is that kind of like a poke at the anti-woke trolls who lost their fucking minds over the female protagonist? Like, hey, I'm coming. You can't stop me.
I mean, I've been getting shit. I've been getting shit, but that's because I don't. Everyone gives me hell, and it's like I don't really care about woke, anti-woke, and everything.
Yeah.
So, both sides are stupid, but I'm of the mindset is like I just don't like the whole ancient Japanese vibe. It's just like I love a lot of the ancient, medieval stuff, but at the same time, that I never really vibed with the Japanese, I guess the feudal Japanese scene. It's just one of those
Yeah,
ones that's
say I'm
like the
not the
only one I
biggest
really
Ninja
got into
Samurai
with,
fan. Yeah, you're...
like the only thing I really liked from that time period was the Samurai X movies, or as they're also known as Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah. It's where there's so much anime. Just like is this guy just like sitting around like those periods. Like they love Obo Nobunaga. Like
Oh yeah,
they dick
he's
ride Obo Nobunaga. Yeah.
oh yeah, that and I forget the lieutenant that killed him that basically uh
Someone else kid?
took over.
No.
It
Uh,
was
oh no, my history.
fuck. I'm gonna have to look it up, or this is gonna bother me.
Tuh.
You know me. I'm one of those guys. Who took over after Nobu
Yeah.
Naga? Go AI mode. Uh, Toyotomi Hideyoshi.
I don't know much about it. Maybe I should ask the AI.
Well, it was just one of the things that Google just showed up, but no.
uh,
I
speaking
know. I think it might have been this guy, or it might have been another one. Um, but he was basically like in charge of Japan a lot, and him and his wife were like hot, dearly beloved, and they still are by the Japanese people.
let's see here, and I'm there to definitely celebrate Erika Ishii. Yeah, big fan.
I got no strong feelings toward her or against her. I don't. Granted, I don't know a whole lot of her works.
Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'll send you some. But also like if you like into like the whole like D&D stuff, she's done like been in a lot of cans, especially with what's his name, Brandon.
Critical Role.
Uh, yeah, the other guy from like Dimension 20.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
But yeah, well, Dimension 20 is basically like the Coca Pepsi of Critical Role.
Mm.
And so looking forward to it. And let's see here. But yes, mentioned AI earlier. But that brings us over to Pragmata.
You saw it too.
Yeah.
The knee
What?
from the trailer. The how her knee was like really fucking swollen and big.
No.
Yeah, dude. Like these pictures were going around everywhere.
I didn't see anything about a kneecap. Let's talk
Uh,
about Pragmata, the video game.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Maybe that's why she has to ride on his back. But
Maybe.
but it's got an OG a brand new Capcom IP, so I'm excited for Capcom to step away from Street Fighter and Resident Evil and stuff like that.
I mean,
And create
stick to
something
what.
new.
The thing is, a lot of times, stick to with what you know.
Yeah.
But it is good to branch out every now and again.
Yeah, because last time it didn't work out so well with Etzo Primal. um, but this looked like a nice little third-person shooter, and I like third-person shooters. Sci-fi action game, and you got like a little chibi AI bot that looks just like Chibi Tilly. So
It makes me wonder if she's going to be an absolute gremlin as well. From what I've seen in the trailer, a little bit.
I would say because Chibi Tilly is usually kind of is a more chill out version of Slug, like Slug's
Chibi
all.
is Chibi is more loving, caring, easygoing.
Yeah.
Slug is just pure chaos.
Yeah, like she was kind of like just like she was swear just like sit on the couch, eat potato chips, and like watch anime. Whereas Slug will get curious and get into everything. And we still haven't found that Slug that got out. So careful, darlings.
I thought, well, put out the Reese's traps.
Yeah, the Reese's traps. Oh,
it's just all it is just like those raccoon traps. Like I know you've seen them. Just put a bunch of Reese's in there. You'll eventually catch her.
I see a lot of clear traps, but okay. Huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why is everyone obsessed with the knee? I wasn't even
it
looking
just
at the knee.
it's just one of those things that just
There.
stood out. I didn't even notice it the first time we
Yeah.
saw it either.
Uh, Man, I say that's probably why she got right on the guy's back. She got like a broken leg,
Possibly,
broken
she
robot leg.
got a busted leg. That might be the issue. I really don't know, but it's just one of those things that just stand out. You know.
Yeah. But yeah, can you imagine one of those like 4v1 games where you gotta try to capture the slug or not or survive the slug? Yeah.
I was about to say, if you ever make a video game, it has to have slug. Well, I know
Yeah.
you'd find a way to put slug in there.
Oh yeah. Oh
It'd either be fighting slug or slug as the main character, one of the two.
yeah. Like that squirrel with a gun is basically a reskin of slug.
Oh god, I just had a thought. A
Yeah. Like,
JRPG with a party of slugs.
oh yeah.
One's a warrior, one's a caster, one's ranged, and one's a healer.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a terrifying thought.
This is.
And then they pull a double dragon at the end where they all have to fight each other to become the new Tilly.
My lore goes deep. Okay. But look forward to that. 007 First Light looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's been a while since we've had a 007 game that
That didn't suck.
yeah, I think the last one was GoldenEye or Tomorrow Never Dies. I think.
I'm not sure about Tomorrow Never Dies. I don't really follow 007 too much. I remember
Well,
like I think it was called 007 Legends on the Wii U. That was really bad.
yeah, we don't talk about that one, but no, I think GoldenEye was probably, GoldenEye was probably the last really good one.
Yeah. Oh no,
But
everyone.
that was back in the N64 days.
Well, no, it had that recent release. I don't know, it was like last year or so. But everyone's like, this did not age well. This is. I got back in the day. I only played the. I mostly just played the multiplayer against my friends.
Oh yeah, did you have that one friend that always took odd job?
I don't think so.
Okay, because then you had good people as friends. Because I knew a buddy of mine would only pick odd job, and he's the shortest character and a bitch to hit because it's hard to aim down.
Yeah.
Because the controls were ass in the multiplayer.
It's funny. I was playing with like on 3 different TVs against the two of my friends, and their dad walks by, and he kind of like sees all our TVs, like don't look at your poker hand, and he's like, all three of you are camping. So like we weren't getting nothing done because we were all just like waiting, like where's that motherfucker come through that door? Gonna pop him.
Did you ever have to play with the same person on the same screen?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I saw a brilliant solution to that,
Mm.
and it was basically you take like a sheet like off a bed or a piece of cardboard
Yeah, we've
and
done the
put it
cardboard. Yeah.
with the where the screen is split
Hmm.
and put it over the lower person's head,
Yeah.
so that way they can't peek up and the other person can't peek down. I was like, that's actually pretty genius. Why didn't we think of that?
Yeah.
Because I grew up with two little brothers, so we'd always have to do that, and all three of us would end up screen peeking.
I hated that. Remember when they were too lazy with the split screen, and it would just be like, you get like half of your half, and the other half just be like a black box or something.
Oh, I hated that.
Like Fear 3 did that. I think one of Resident Evils
uh,
did that.
don't remind me. Granted, my brothers also were more focused on sports games and everything. So, Madden. The one I really enjoyed, and I'm pretty sure you might have played it once or twice, was NFL Blitz, where you could actually, body slam
Yeah.
and elbow drop people after the play was over.
Mm-hmm.
I still have fond memories of that.
You think a real NFL player tried one of that?
A flag immediately on the play.
Tackled him, got up, just dropped an elbow.
That would cause an immediate flag, if
Yeah.
not an expulsion.
Oh man, but First Light, it reminded me a lot of Uncharted.
A little bit before Uncharted got a little bit too big for its britches.
Let's see.
Because I've heard very mixed things about the last one. Like I heard the first three were peak,
Yeah.
but I heard the fourth one went kind of a little cattywampus a little bit.
A bit, and then there was that fifth/spiritual successor one that I guess that wasn't enough. Uh,
I didn't even know there was a fifth one. I
yeah,
only
it's
knew
called
about the.
Lost Legacy, and it stars Chloe. Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't even know there was a fifth. I only knew about the first four.
And it's weird too because it could have went in several different directions. But so I
Oh,
don't
it
know.
was one of those games, huh?
Well, I mean, way forward. Because like honestly, because Nathan they wanted to retire his ass. But
Yeah.
it's like they could have easily done like a younger Sully game. Or we could have
Oh, a
had
prequel.
yeah. Yeah, because like they would often tell stories about this is like that one time in the place like we could have like seen that game.
Yeah.
Or yeah, or have like a younger Sully, or we could do something with Nate's brother, or with his daughter, like a sequel game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think like Uncharted can went in several different directions.
Yeah, they could have had more lightning in the bottle, but I think they went with like what you're saying, kind of the not the real popular way, I
Mm-hmm.
guess.
Yeah, as they try, I think like it was basically like the game felt like it was like just enough, like it wasn't
It was like
innovative enough.
avowed it was okay. It was like avowed it was okay.
Yeah, like
I will never get over that fucking meme. Avowed is okay.
uh, and so
Oh hell.
let's see my first light. And yeah, I could see like the woke up complaints about this one as well.
I think a lot of the old timey Bond fans are really gonna like it
Yeah,
because it had a young Bond, it had Q and everything, and it's like I guess like Bond's first quote unquote official mission or something.
it is kind of weird seeing him not in the tuxedo.
It was very weird. I'm
Yeah,
not used to seeing him in
this honestly
casual
looks.
clothes.
I honestly he feels like Bond's son, doesn't he?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
But I really I wonder if I should try to give the James Bond series a try. Uh, it could,
It's a long series.
yeah. Uh, yeah, it do be quite the thicketh.
Yeah, it's quite thickums.
Speaking of thickums, the big middle part we have Marvel, Tokon, how do you pronounce that? Fighting Souls.
Yep.
So, Arc System works. So essentially, every fighting game fan saw that logo and jizzed immediately.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
and so yeah, we have basically a Japanese anime Marvel fighter.
Yeah,
Um,
which is it's still a really light cast, but this game was just announced and it's not coming out till next year. So I imagine we're going to see more trailers of characters to come out as well because fighting the first four, only fighting and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
about eight
a two v
characters.
two or a 3v3
Yeah,
like normal fighting games are. It's 4v4, which is just I don't know, that could get a little monotonous.
I could also just add some more strategy and stuff too.
It
It's gonna
could.
drag it out, kind of make it more of a story and more of an epic, like you know.
And it makes me. I think I can't remember if it had what what some of the other fighting games do. Like depending on who you pick, you get like a special uh like big
Yeah,
attack or something.
I imagine the tournaments would have to be a little smaller because the 44 would go drag out a little longer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about it. Like if this game picks up and actually does get like a tournament scene at
Yeah.
cons, yeah, like you said, I imagine rosters are going to be heavily narrowed down.
Let's see, and I felt like Iron Man's design was a little too, and Captain America's a little too busy looking.
Yeah,
But yeah, they wanted to lean into the Japanese influence of at least one of the characters, so they made him look like a fucking Japanese mecha.
yeah.
Um,
Look at fucking Carmen Rider.
yeah, that's the one. Let's see here. I really like Doom and Ghost Rider because like their design seemed a little more simplistic.
Well,
Uh,
that Ghost Rider is the one that kind of bothers me a little bit. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Doctor Doom look. He looks just like he does in the comics.
shut
And
your whore
Storm,
mouth. Okay,
huh?
so you shut your whore mouth. Yes.
And Storm looks good.
Oh yeah,
She looks a lot like some of her earlier appearances in the comics. But
yeah.
the Ghost Rider, oh, what was that Marvel series that they did? Um,
Agents of Shield.
yes. Um, they go they went with Roberto Reyes, who was a car mechanic.
Uh-huh.
But that's the one that bothered me instead of going with Johnny Blaze.
Ah.
Because, I mean, I guess I kind of understand they want to give the other Ghost Rider, a little bit of the spotlight because everybody knows who Johnny Blaze is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But
like not every game has to start with the OG person.
yeah,
Yeah.
like don't get me wrong, I mean, from what I heard, his reception in Agents of Shield was actually very well received.
Nice.
But it's just I'm just kind of granted I hate saying this. I'm older. I'm a little bit more stubborn. I would have liked to see Johnny Blaze because I think he's probably a better Ghost Rider. But I never really got a chance to read Roberto's comics if there are any. I mean,
Uh,
I imagine there are, but I've never heard of them.
I have to look it up, but there is a like subscription service like Marvel Comics Unlimited or something, where for like $10 a month you get access to the entire Marvel library of comics.
Oh God, if I were to do that, I'd go back to the gold and silver age of comic books.
Yep. So I know there's an app out there somewhere.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm like, okay, we'll start with all the Venom comics. I would type. And
You
I like
have a type, say it ain't so.
I like Rogue. Not Rogue Storm.
Yeah.
Because it feels like her old hair, but her newer costume.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause
her hair was massive back in the day, dude.
yeah, because I know I do like some mohawks, and especially like the half shaved look, but her classic mohawk where just like sticks straight up like like the broom handle. Like I'm not a big fan of those kind of mohawks. So
Yeah,
yeah, so I was never a big fan of her
I
type of
mean,
mohawk.
yeah, the
So
modern iteration of Storm is more of the punk scene,
yeah,
which is kind of strange,
yeah.
but she does pull it off.
Yeah, like I said, like, I like the new outfit. 'Cause, like her OG, like all white outfit was kind of bland. But I
But
like the
it does
hair, nice and
it. Well,
floofy.
the reason why they went with that is because they went with a lot of the darker backgrounds and everything, and it made her
Oh,
stick out.
I thought it was just because she was gonna camouflage with the clouds, but okay.
I guess that's a good reason too. I get down from there.
Okay. And Spider-Man just looks okay. He's got like too many outfits now.
I mean, well, take your pick. There's a Spider-Man for every occasion.
Yeah, like oh my goodness, like you could literally probably like wear a different Spider-Man suit every day of the year. Um,
Probably, and
yeah,
probably represent and like every month have a different embodiment of Spider-Man and everything.
yeah. Like no, it's just like 'cause I remember he used to have like maybe like 10 20 looks, and then like once we got to what 2000 teens, his wardrobe
Yeah,
exploded.
yeah.
And so it's
Like in the
like
Spider-Man game is like there's what is it, 20 different costumes to unlock.
yeah, like oh more DLC stuff another 20 in there. Like oh you picked up an item, you got to achieve it. Here's another costume. Yeah,
It's one of those things like, okay, back off. You are
yeah.
giving me too much.
He's got to donate these to Goodwill. You know.
Right? It's like
Uh,
just give me the classic red and blue, and I did like the one where it's kind of cell shaded to make him look like he just jumped out of the comics.
yeah, that was neat. Or I got at Mars, that 3D movie that came out a couple years ago.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Spider
yeah,
Verse. Yeah.
yeah. Into the Spider Verse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, I was just like, okay, I like the one where he looked like he just jumped off the pages because because each suit had its own power up, I guess.
Hmm.
And the power up with that one, he had more quips like he did in the original comics.
Nice.
Because remember, a lot of people don't remember this. Spider-Man back in the 90s and 80s, he was a smartass.
How did I not remember this? I
People
thought that
don't
was.
no,
But
people don't remember. People don't remember the older Spider-Man.
I guess maybe like newer generations like we just want Spider-Man to have more emotional depth. You know.
I was like, no, give me the smartass back. I love the smartass. He matched great with Deadpool.
Yeah. Oh man, like that's a podcast in itself just talk about Spider-Man
Right.
media. And I thought Miss Marvel looked perfect in the game. Like she's definitely built for like an anime.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I never really knew much about Miss Marvel growing up. Like, I knew she existed. It's just
Hmm.
I didn't see her a whole lot in a whole lot of the media.
Yeah.
But I also didn't really get too big into comics until I got a lot older.
All right.
But yeah, no, Miss Marvel looked pretty good. Uh, who else was in that roster? Let me
There's like
look.
one or two more. There's Iron Man and did they have Black Panther? Not sure. But
Let me see. Okay, so Cap, Doctor Doom, Ghost Rider, Iron Man, Ms. Marvel, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, and Storm.
that's the one. Okay, Star Lord. Star Lord looked kind of perfect because he wasn't too like flyy, but he wasn't like
He
overpowered
didn't
either.
have a whole lot. He didn't have a whole lot of extra flash.
Yeah, he did. He kind of came in basic. Like I got gun, you know. So I don't know.
I have
It
gun.
just
I have
it
mask.
fits. Yeah,
I mean, and sometimes less is more.
yeah.
I mean, Doctor Doom. I mean, look at him. I mean, his design hasn't changed all that much over the years. I mean, I know one time when on one series when he became God Doom, he traded the green for white.
Huh. I can see
Oh,
that.
did you not know about that one?
I knew about God Doom. I didn't know about the costume change.
Yeah, he went from the green cloak and cape to a white cloak and cape because he basically became, in that timeline, the Sorcerer Supreme. Like he
Uh,
overthrew Doctor Strange.
yeah, and he also one shot Thanos.
Yeah, fucking reached through his body and disintegrated him. Oh,
I
I saw that and I was like, oh. Then going back in time to learn magic from ancient shaman and everything, and then waiting, and then instead of teleporting back through time, no, he waited for time to go back to the modern age. I'm like,
like
if that ain't if that's not the biggest flex, I don't know what is.
this is a character who took over the world twice and gave it up because he got bored.
Yeah,
Oh man. I wasn't gonna say, but yeah.
it looks
It's
interesting.
yeah, like it's not really for me. 'Cause if I'm playing like a fighter, probably playing for like the sexy like original characters or something.
Yeah,
And it's kind of like how I was saying, how like me, I follow fan service, but I just didn't really feel it fits with Marvel Rivals because, I don't feel like fan service belongs in mainstream.
I mean,
Like I
some
literally
fan
Marvel
service
Rivals is a
does.
game that actually I advertised to my 10-year-old nephew. Like, oh shit, what I do?
Like,
Why
I
they
will
all?
admit, a little bit of fan service can belong in the mainstream, but um, a lot of it, yeah, it might tone it down just a little bit.
Yeah, like
And I
it's
mean, I'm not poking a jab at Marvel Rivals. I actually played it and I had a good time with it. It's
yeah.
actually a very competent hero shooter. I think it was, in my opinion, it's a lot better than fucking Overwatch. But I mean, that fucking game's gone downhill over the years.
It's had a roller coaster, all right.
Yeah.
That's another conversation too. We just talk about the ups and downs of the Overwatch franchise.
Oh
Oh
God.
boy, but
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
We'll put a pin in that.
Overwatch just feels like they're literally it's like we can know our audience, and we're doing it on purpose at this point because it's not even coincidental anymore. Like you immediately dropped fake booty white girl, and then you immediately now you're doing the whole swimsuit line, and suddenly a patch buffed all the guys' butts too. Like as soon as like this all takes place like one week after another practically. I'm like, okay, it's too coincidental now. Like
I
y'all
mean,
y'all being sexy on purpose. It's
I mean,
just
granted, I know it's a third-person shooter game, and
yeah.
I didn't really play a whole lot of the women. Like, I mainly stuck with Venom or Thor, or not Thor, Hulk. Yeah,
Uh,
I loved playing as Hulk. He was a lot of fun, and I got the
I could
costume for.
not play him at
Uh,
all. I sucked at him completely.
I love playing as the tanks and everything. Venom was fun. It took a little bit of getting used to, but I finally got him down. And for Hulk, I got the World War Hulk skin.
Nice.
Oh, I love that series. It was a really good one.
All right.
I was very surprised that they actually went back and found and put in a gray skinned Hulk. Because a lot of people forget that Hulk's original color was not green; it was gray.
Yeah.
And I told that to my buddies, and they're like, "Holy shit, really?" I was like, "Yeah, look it up. Hulk's original color was gray."
I forget what Stanley's reasoning was, but
I
man,
think it was, to lower the cost of ink because gray was a lot.
huh.
But yeah, then they went with green to kind of make them, one to kind of cut the cost a little bit, and two to make them kind of pop out a little bit more.
Uh, let's see here.
Let's see,
Next
Silent
game.
Hill F.
What does the F
Um,
stand for? I wonder.
who knows? Flowers, I guess, by the title card.
Possibly. It's kind of grown on her face there. Yeah.
Maybe.
I was talking earlier about how I was kind of stressing myself out. I lost this meme I had of this anime girl holding her head and it says, "My mind is full of fuck."
I love that saying. I'll say that one every now and again.
Yeah. But okay, so yeah, this
That
game.
might be what the F stands for. Fucked. Silent Hill. Fucked.
Yeah, our future or something. But yeah, it could be,
Possibly. It could be anything.
franchise. But
Or that
anyways.
might be the sharp. No, not sharp. I know that there's a musical thing in music that has to deal with that note. I can't remember what it is though.
F
It
sharp.
looks like it looks like something on sheet music though.
But okay, so this one takes place in Japan, I believe.
Yeah. Yes, it took place in Japan.
So
The
we
girl
got.
was dealing with trauma, but that's Silent Hill. That's her MO.
Hmm. Yeah, I kind of wonder what is it? It's like it's like is it Silent Hill of her own making, or is it someone else's like the original Silent Hill?
It might be of her own making because I know on one of the on one of the bits of the trailer it was basically, oh, I guess one of her friends was just saying, "I'm glad you're gone" or something, or "I want you dead" or something like. It was something along them lines. I can't remember right off the top of my head.
Yeah, because I remember they tried a couple of Silent Hill spin-offs in the last couple of years that even I barely heard of. Like one was
The
called
last
like The
one.
Short Message. And from what I hear, like the you learn that the girl you play as is a real piece of shit. Uh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Um, eh, like I say,
The
she was.
last one I played was Downpour.
Ah,
I would say, well, I did play a little bit of PT, but it wasn't very much.
I remember playing that one. Oh, the
Yeah,
potential.
Nate told me to play it, and he didn't tell me a fucking thing about it. He's like, he handed me the controller to his PS4. He's like, play this. I'm like, I don't. He's like, play it. So I played it and immediately got jump scared.
Yep.
And I'm like, I hate you. I hate you so much.
Man, this one also has like Japanese horrors. And combat. It's weird. Like every time I see combat in Silent Hill, I immediately think of the Homecoming, or which was one of the
Yeah,
worst. Possibly considered the worst Silent Hill. Uh,
possibly.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, okay, even the good classic ones had combat. We just never talk about it because the story and everything is like that much more. It's more than just combat. Um,
Yeah, like a lot of the times in those older Silent Hills and Resident Evil games, you didn't stand and fight, you ran and hid.
yeah,
It's like it's not about fighting, it's about surviving in those old games, man.
yeah. So yeah, kind of wonder if there is gonna be much survival horror factor. Uh,
We'll find out more about it, I imagine.
oh man,
The problem is it says it's coming out this year and well this year's halfway over with already, so
but then again, we said that exactly about Silent Hill remake. Yeah,
yeah.
remember when we saw a trailer? I'm like, oh, this year. Like this is their final build. Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm glad we
we
proved it
had
wrong.
no faith in that.
Yeah. Oh man, and it's funny too. It's like almost like every review I watch from like my main like review channels, they're like, this
Mhm.
game should not have worked. Yeah, or something like that. A title
Yeah,
like that.
there are times when a game we see it and we're like, "Oh, this won't take off.
Yeah.
This is going to flop harder than anything."
Yeah, because
And
given
it
the
fucking blows up.
given the reputation of not only Konami and the Silent Hill franchise, also just like remakes, how to just be unfaithful. Like it just
Yeah.
had so much against it. Like we had definitely reason to
We were
doubt.
dogging on it hard.
Yeah, like we were holding down the X button to doubt. You know. So yeah, glad to prove us wrong.
Yeah, I mean, granted, you've been, me and you have been playing video games for a collective between the both of us for about 60 years, right?
Oh yeah, it's technically because I remember my first game was at 3 years old, so technically,
Mine was about five-ish,
so
and it was,
37 years.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm 37 as well, so about roughly about 60 years together, maybe 70, but I mean, we can be wrong from time to time. Well, I'm never going to say I'm always right about everything. There are times when uh, I'm wrong, and I will admit whenever I'm wrong. but it's one of those things like we could get surprised. And yeah, that last Silent Hill 2. Granted, I mean, like I said, Silent Hill 2, it's a classic. Like if you just rip it 1-to-1, give it a new coat of paint, you're gonna have a, you know, you're gonna have a winner.
I say there was one like awful Silent Hill idea. Let's see here. What was it?
The Room.
No. This is spell. It's got. What's it, Ascension? Let's look at the title.
I guess I don't remember.
Why is Red? Stop trying to give me AI right now. Click on link. Thank you. Yeah, Silent Hill Ascension. Oh man.
I must have missed that one, or I
so-
probably blocked it from my mind.
It flew under the radar because this is the most peculiar way to make a game, and oh boy did it fuck up. It was like an interactive it's because it was kind of like an FMV game. So
Okay.
like a lot of live action cutscenes.
Yeah.
So it was like an interactive FMV game, novels, whatever story experience. And they were kind of playing it they were playing it live chapter by chapter on Twitch. And then fans would vote for what's going to happen in the next episode. But internet being the fucking internet, they all voted for the worst possible outcomes.
Do not do polls on the internet for children.
Yeah.
You will never win.
Yeah, so basically every like wrong decision or asshole decision, they decided to go with it, and yeah, so it was just an awful story, and so they just better pretend like this never existed. Yeah, so
I mean, probably a smart move, but the internet is forever, and the internet never does forget.
yeah, like a Twitch viewer is not a writer. Yeah, but anyway, Sono F, looking forward to it. Welcome back.
It looks good. Looks interesting. I might give it a try.
Lumi's Arise is the VR puzzle game. Okay.
Yeah, the VR Tetris game.
Neo free or not are Neo fans, but it looked alright. Well, good job.
It did look pretty good, I will admit.
Yeah,
And when did Neo 2 come out?
it was a good minute.
Let's see. Neo 2 release. It wasn't. Holy shit! I guess it wasn't that long ago. It was March 13th, 2020.
Huh.
It feels longer.
Right. Let's see.
The open beta was on November 1st, 2019. It was announced on E3. Oh god, it's E3. You remember I miss E3. On 2018. That's probably why it feels so long ago, because it was announced on 2018.
It kind of felt like it came like right after Neo 1.
Yeah, it did. God.
And speaking of returns, Suda51's back with Romeo's a Dead Man.
That one looked funny.
Yeah.
I know it wasn't for you, but you have to admit the trailer was pretty funny.
Oh, it's funny. I really guessed. I'm like, this feels like a Suda game.
You immediately, like the first 10 seconds, as soon as you saw the art style.
I know that man's work.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, he's finally back. So he hasn't really been active since the 7th generation, like the PS3 generation.
Yeah.
It's like, essentially, it feels like history repeating itself, because he grew a lot of big faith with his No More Heroes games, and then he went to make some more original stuff with Live Out Chainsaw, what's the fucking called? But Killer's Dead, and the one where he goes to hell. But and then they weren't as good as No More Heroes. And then so he just went away for a while. Then he kind of came back last gen with some No More Heroes sequels, kind of gained that reputation back, and now he's back to making original stuff again. It's like I've noticed the pattern here, No More Heroes gets his foot back in the door, and then he tries to make a couple of original games, and so I get the feeling where he's probably gonna disappear like another 2 years again.
He might.
Yeah, because like you're just too wacky, dude. And
he does make some oddball creations.
shout out to the Dan, that's what it was. Of course, everyone loves for Killer 7, but now everyone knows about Killer 7.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah,
I
like
mean, he's got a dedicated fan base. You have to
yeah,
admit.
because he often has like the weird character designs. And
Yeah.
Romeo's Dead just felt like the entirely weird character designs. Like I couldn't really vibe with them.
Yeah, I think this is one of the ones who's like, okay, this might be my last hurrah. Let's go fucking balls to the wall. Let's go
Yeah,
absolutely insane.
because like usually the main characters are pretty simple dressed. Whether it's Travis Touchdown, or the guy for Shadows, or the guy from Killer's Dead, and then Arter sexy looking like Light Up Chainsaw. But
Hmm.
this one was just weird from the start.
I mean, like I said, this might be his final hurrah.
Right.
So I mean, if it is, I hope it does well, man.
Yep. Then we got our yearly pirate game with Sea of
Yeah,
Remnants.
this one looked interesting. I'll admit. Basically taking the path of previous players.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh, I could go left and follow the path this other dude did, or I could go right. I don't see any echoes here. I wonder what the fuck happens.
Yeah. But like I said, it seems to be coming with like a new pirate game every year. And
Well, the problem is there's not a whole lot of good pirate games. Like a lot of pirate games do come out, but a lot of them don't stand the test of time.
right. Let's see here, but it looked pretty interesting. And then our far right, that was the climax for some people. Uh,
Oh, I got so disappointed with that.
okay. Before disappointment, though, you were over the moon, especially in that
Oh,
last reaction.
I was ecstatic.
But yeah, so Final Fantasy Tactics Remake, we were on about this for a while, but
Oh yeah,
I
because we
love me some
both played it.
tactics. Yep. Um,
Because we both played it, we both loved it. I got it because my mom found it on at Walmart when I
yeah,
first got a PS1, and she only got it for me because it had Bahamut on the back.
yeah. And I was talking about how I loved how FF14 kind of continued the story where it left
Yep.
off.
Yeah, kind of a loose, kind of an open-ended story about it.
Yeah. But yeah. So we're talking about, but then you said something about the Novu.
Yeah, Denuvo
What is the
got.
Nuvo? So
It is a anti-cheat, and it's, in my opinion, the worst one on the end of market, because what it does, um excuse me, what it does is so integrated into the program, to the games itself, so it won't, you can't really, it's supposed to be uncrackable, but the problem is it has been cracked several
okay.
times. So it doesn't even do its anti-cheat job, but what it does, since it's so deep in there, it'll cause sputtering or stuttering for the gameplay, lost FPS, random crashes, and um, what it'll also do, it'll basically check on every now and again to see if it is a legitimate copy of the game, and if you're offline for so long and miss the quote unquote check in, you won't be able to play it, even if you bought it.
Yeah,
That's
even
one
though
of the
it's a
reasons why Resident
single
Evil
player
8,
game.
and it's one of the reasons why, like, you remember how Resident Evil 8, a lot of people didn't like it when it first came out because they had a whole lot of issues with it.
I can't say I can. I didn't get to 8 for like a couple years after it came out.
Fair enough. But when it first came out, it had a lot of issues and everything.
Gotcha.
Whenever Capcom? Yeah, Capcom. They removed Denuvo,
Mm-hmm.
worked perfectly fine. And even the pirated copies, they worked better than the game than when it did with Denuvo.
Hmm.
So I am, as much as I love this, I am not going to be buying it until I get confirmation that Denuvo is removed.
Oh yeah, so you wait till those reviews come out and stuff.
Well, I have it wish listed on Steam and everything, so I check it. I've been checking it every so often, and it says incorporated third-party DRM, de novo anti-tamper. Until that is removed, I will not buy it.
Oh man, and but I
Then
said
the
I'm in no
pre-purchase
rush.
bonus is,
So
the pre-purchase bonus and the gear with the deluxe edition aren't even all that great.
A single player for a 1998-9 game fucking like doesn't need to have
97.
bonus gear. But still, the collector
Well,
edition
yeah,
though that had a lot of shit in it too. Like
the War of the Lions version did have online PvP.
that's kind of wild for me, but
Oh yeah, trust me, I never got a chance to test it because by the time I got my copy of Tactics, I didn't have a PSP. I got it on the Vita,
yeah.
and nobody was playing it.
Oh yeah.
So I missed all the rendezvous and melee missions.
That's a pretty wild idea. But it had a Chocobo plush set. I'm like, oh, I want those. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no, I kind of wanted the acrylic magnets and everything of
yeah.
the Zodiac stones.
I'm like, I need to make like a black and a red slug.
That and I wanted it had like a pop up book
Yeah.
or a pop up thing, and I'm like, wait, because I took another closer look at it. And I was like, this motherfucker. It was like they had the perfect opportunity to do that as Orban Monastery,
Yeah.
but they didn't. They did it as a church that you don't see until Act 4, and it's a one-time mission.
Huh. Let's see here. And picking up. There was the Bloodstained sequel. Good for you, Castlevania fans.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, Digimon story.
Yep. The Digimon game.
Oh yeah, that looked good. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got Metal Gear Solid.
Yep. Thief. Tides of Tomorrow. That was the pirate one that we were.
Oh, it was like it was a water one, but
Yeah.
Actually, remind us of that one weird YouTube Red series that kind of based off Robin Hood.
Yep.
Sword of the Sea, our Journey sequel.
Yep.
Let's see here, and
yeah, that was about it.
but yeah, lots of good shit. Like I said, like, cause I'm still content with my like copy of the OG PS1 Tactics, so it's like
Yeah.
I wasn't too as excited as you are. I think I was supposed to set up like Pragmatica and Silent Hill.
I mean, granted, I'm kind of looking forward to Pragmata and Silent Hill as well.
Yeah.
The James Bond, the 007 game did catch me by surprise.
Yeah.
It was it's that whole that thing, an unexpected surprise, but not an unwelcome one.
Right. Okay, and Yotai's coming.
Yeah.
All right. But that's our recap, folks. We actually recorded this time, so
Hey, yay.
Okay. We're gonna catch you on the next one, cause we got work to do.
Oh yeah.
Love you, darlings.
Y'all take care.